Well, guys, we're at the Winnipeg Airport, and we are headed north. We're headed to Nunavut, Iqaluit, to meet up with Alex, a local guide. All right, next stop, Iqaluit.
We are now on our final approach.
My name is Alex Flaherty. I'm originally from a small community called Grise Fiord, Nunavut. It's the most northern community in Canada. But my core crew is made up of close friends. One day we were like, hey, let's start an outfitting business. So we did. I love the outdoors. I love what I do. I feel a connection with the land and the people. It's who I am, it's what I do, it's everything. Well, have fun today, okay?
My goal is to pass on my knowledge to the younger generation and passing on our skills.
We're here waiting for Jay to show up, and we're going to get ready and take off this evening.
Hey, I'm Jay Simmons. Nice to meet you.
Wow, this is cool.
I'm just excited to drive through this amazing terrain. I'm used to driving on groomed sled trails to go ice fishing. I'm not the type of person to go on a vacation and just sit on the beach. I'm Jay Siemens. I'm 31 years old from Kenora, Ontario, and I make fishing videos for a living. Being outdoors suits me well. That's why I love fishing, because it's never the same. You can do it every single day, and it's always going to be a little bit different.
For us living in Nunavut, the communities are small, so we often know everybody in the community, and we are friends with everyone, and we help each other out. It's custom to our culture to be welcoming people.
So we were loaded up, suited up. We got the briefing. We're going with Alex. Polar outfitting. We got expeditions. A lot of ski-doos here.
Our terrain is very rough. We only have limited amount of roads here.
Do you have any advice for riding through the sea ice?
It's going to be a lot of zigzagging.
Do you think we'll make it before dark?
Depends on how fast you drive.
Well, I don't know if you want me driving fast. We'll see.
Yeah,
So?
it's getting dark. We should get going.
We should go.
Gimel is a remote location. You could only get there by twin otter, helicopter, by boat, and this time of the year, we go by a ski-doo. We use what we call a hamutik. It is something that we tow in the back of the ski-doo. Hamutik's been a part of our life from day one, even with dog teams. If you go on the land, bring a hamutik. It is safer.
Once we left town, the fog and clouds kind of set in. It's different riding than I've ever done before. That was fun. Yeah, a little more technical riding than I'm used to, but it's pretty cool. Caribou jerky. Sure, thank you. The sea ice is pretty spectacular. There's huge ridges we're having to weave between. And there's these big puddles because apparently Alex is saying it's high tide.
There's a lot of danger in traveling in the north. Everything is weather dependent. It is almost May. Our snow is melting, getting very soft. A lot of the rivers are starting to flow. Practicing safe snowmobiling is very important, and not rushing and taking your time.
Down.
Hi, Amber. How's it going?
Good. How do you feel? Jay, nice to meet you. I'm Amber.
Quite the crew you got.
Yeah, really good bunch here.
These are Canadian Huskies?
They're Inuit sled dogs. Hey, get down. Don't worry. I won't whip anyone except for myself.
So close to my face.
But 100 years ago, it was the only way of transportation. Yeah. My great-grandfather, he did it as a exploring thing, and it was the only way to get from Greenland to here.
Wow.
My grandfather did it as his only source of transportation as well. And then he passed it on to my father. And then by then we had snowmobiles, and so now we just do it recreationally and as a hobby.
How do you pick the lead dog?
The lead dog is picked between themselves, so
Really?
it's like a hierarchy. They're outside all year round.
Minus 40, no problem.
Minus 59, yes.
Minus 59. Do they have a range, like a gas tank, or?
On a full day, they might run between 5 and 7 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. If I wanted to take your dogs to Kimberut, how long would that take us?
Under a week.
We're hoping to make it tonight before the sun sets. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Can't put the dogs out
You
there.
promised me some fish, so.
I'm gonna surprise you with a really good fishing spot, okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
There's some caribou.
Share with the dogs, maybe?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely enjoy that on the run back home.
See you, Amber, nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you
see you, Amber.
too. See ya.
Before ski-doos, it would have took close to a week to get to Gimel by dog team. But with this technology now, we could travel much farther, much faster, and be more efficient.
I've seen quite a few of these on the trail. This is an Inukshuk, right?
Yeah, this is called an Inukshuk. The ones that been here for a long time, you could see where the lichen has grown over them. Around the rocks, they're together, they form together.
This is for marking the trail, or?
It's made for a lot of things. I like to think of it as moving your way forward. So when we're trying to make our way home, it's guiding you to the next step. Every time we see a peak on our way home, we see these little markers.
Yeah, you can see the next one on the...
Yeah. This is one of the bigger ones, one of the more complex ones.
I don't know how I get so lucky. This is truly the middle of nowhere. It's 9 o'clock right now. We still got so much light. This is just the first 3 hours of the trip, and my mind has been blown. What is my motivation to do what I do? I don't want to say pushing the boundaries, but just doing things maybe in a different way and exploring places that haven't been explored before. Coming up to Iqaluit and ice fishing, there haven't been too many trips documented like this to be able to share with people that maybe don't get to experience some of those experiences, and then also to teach people that maybe don't have those mentors in their life. I know for me, it was my grandpa to have that motivation and then also that training to do it properly.
We've been driving for probably another 2 hours now, and the Northern Lights came out. Pretty amazing ride, even in the dark. It's been quite the ride, quite the terrain, it's been quite the day. I think I've been up since 5:30.
So welcome to Iqaluit.
Thank you. Thanks for the drive. That was great.
Yeah,
My body's gonna be aching tomorrow. I can't wait to see the town in the daylight.
nice little welcoming community.
What's the plan for today, boss?
We're packing up now, and we're going cod fishing.
Next time you see us, we'll be drilling holes through 5 feet of ice, looking for cod. Are you gonna catch one right now? Show us how it's done?
Hopefully.
Would there be only cod in here?
I heard it's only cod.
Only cod. Oh, come on, instant. Look at this. A cod on the ice. Is that about average size, or they get bigger?
The ones on Frobisher Bay, they get as tall as me.
Really? That's incredible. Okay, I'm gonna get going. Maybe I'll try your way. You made that look so easy. You let me know if I'm doing it right, Alex. I got one.
Yeah?
Instant. Ooh, it feels big.
Oh, yeah? We won't be hungry tonight, Jay.
No, this is great. Thank you, Alex, for sharing this. Woo-hoo-hoo, there we go.
Oh, wow.
First cod. I'm in my happy place right now. Another one. Woo-hoo-hoo! We're on him. Ooh, that's a bigger one. You don't have to be good to catch fish here, Alex.
No?
As I just proved, cod through the ice. Look at that, cool looking fish. Fish and chips?
Yeah, fish and chips for supper.
I don't know if I've experienced ice fishing like this before. This is pretty fast for fish that size. It's a shark tank down there. Going. Oh, this is insane. Another one. Look at that. Unbelievable. Oh, that's big. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Another one. Catching cod. Look at this. Got him. Ooh, that's a nice one. Ooh. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Fish coming out on your side are a little smaller than
Oh, stop. You never really want to believe a guide when he tells you how the fishing is, but you guys didn't really sell this short. Spectacular, like top 10 fishing experience ever, I think. Like, I haven't had this stupid smile for a while. Oh, man.
Hey, Jay, welcome to my camp.
This is the fish shack.
Doors open.
You gonna teach me how to cut a cod?
Yeah, I will. You look like a professional.
I don't know about that. Cooking with lard.
I'm getting hungry. For us, fishing is probably the hardest work around here because it takes so long to do.
Whoa, you have to drive 7 hours to the lake, yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Fresh cod, new friends.
Yeah. I think this is the best tasting fish I've had in a while.
Thank you.
You're a good cook.
You're a good guide.
Funny, I brought all these fishing rods that didn't even get pulled out of the tube.
Yeah, the North has a special place in my heart, and we just scratched the surface. We saw such a tiny bit of this amazing area, and I truly think that Nunavut, Northern Canada is like the ultimate for someone that loves to fish and hunt and be in the outdoors.